Hello, and Merry Christmas to you all. There is going to probably be a video tomorrow. I haven't found out what I'm doing yet. But how are we all doing? I hope we are all well. I am slightly on the mend now, which is good. I feel a little bit better than I did. Evening, Claps. How you doing? Evening, Daniel. Evening, LOL. Up the hours indeed. Season greeting to you too. Merry Christmas, all that jazz. Dannington to you too. And same to you, Barry. Evening, Danny. How you doing, mate? I hope you're well. But that was a good win at the weekend, wasn't it? We needed that. We really did need that. And I think we got the situation at a minute where at the weekend, I think when we went down to 10 men, we all panicked a little bit and went, oh my God, not again. We're going to have a game where we get done by a referee and we're going to have a situation where everything doesn't go our way. Let's just call it what it was. Oh, yeah. I'm full of cold still. This is the best. Ironically, this is the best I've sounded in like 2 or 3 days. I struggle to do the last couple of days of content, but at the end of the day, me being on a microphone for 5, 10, 15 minutes in front of the camera, and then the 30 to 40 minutes work I do afterwards, and then everything else, so I'll say about 2-3 hours worth of work, it's nothing really to do it. I own a cancel financial finance. I don't know if he cancelled it, mate, because people have been able to use it. I spoke to some people who've been able to use it. And by the way, remember last year, you could only do it by check and stuff. It all depends on what our financial rating is with people. Barry, I am not having a stream where we go at people. That is not the stream. And this is Barry anti-wing. I'm not having that stream tonight. So what anyone thinks of the season ticket prices and stuff like that, what the fuck do we expect? It's the same every season. Higher season ticket prices. The fact that we all complain, nothing happens. So I'm done complaining about it, because all it gets us is all in a miserable fucking mood. And I'm not having it at Christmas, Barry. No point. Leave it at that. Because at the end of the day, he sets it simple as. If people can afford to go, go. If you can't, then so be it. If I'm being honest, I thought at halftime we could have still won it. You can see why they are where they are. Yep, true. No, it's not. I'm having a nice day, mate. I just don't want to have this scene where we're going about season tickets. I don't think it's worth doing now. Like, let's see what it is at Christmas time, Barry. Stay in the chat, because you're always good. But let's not go at it, because at the minute I don't see the point of going into the season ticket debate. I really don't. Because we know how much it is each season. Each season it costs a lot. And it is what it is. If you can afford it, I know so many people who haven't renewed from last season because they couldn't afford it. The fact that we keep thinking it's going to be the same, that is not going to be something different. We expect this season ticket to be high. It's what it is. He's been like it since he's been here. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. I love the video. Yeah, it's a good video, that one. I know we got away with it, but it was official. Bannon would have gotten a red card. Oh, yeah. He would have been out for games. You too, Lee. I hope you have a good one too, mate. But yeah, we played all right. I think the fouls that Bernard made were silly. I think they were really, really silly. I think they were not needed. I think if he tried to track back and gone with the runner, it would have been a lot easier. But at the same time, we have to be wary about how we do things. And the thing is, we did really, really well. And I mean really well to turn that around. I don't think there were anything special. They didn't really set the world alight. And what it sounded like, it sounds like they could potentially be having it again where they have another manager sacked. Like, generally, they could have another manager sacked due to bad performances. And They just can't seem to get it right. And they haven't been able to get it right for a while in their manager appointment. They had some chances, but Beadle made some excellent saves. Man of the match performance for me. It really was the man of the match performance for me. He played so well. Bernard Fowler coming from the mistakes. Yeah, I think that's the thing. I think it's something he needs to really work out. He needs to work that out of his game. He does have that in his locker, but he's still young. He's all able to pick up and learn from it. It's just annoying to have him out for 2 games as Middlesbrough and Preston. No, it's all right, Barry. I get it, mate. I do get it. It's annoying. It really is annoying. What was your take on it, Barry Anthony Winker? You've normally got good takes on it. Big fan of the bio. Stepped up really well. Well for young lad. He did last time. I think last time we had to recall on him, he was really good. Ian Loader Wednesday, how you doing, mate? Ian in Jed the Giant Chicken, how are you? How are we all set for Christmas, by the way? Are you all done? Are you all last-minute panickers, getting last-minute presents or food? We're pretty much done. I think we're just getting bits and pieces tomorrow, which is food-related and pop and alcoholic beverages and stuff like that. We're all ready, but gonna be a nice one. Also, what are you doing for your Christmases this year? Because mine's gonna be really interesting. Mine's the first one we've done together, which is good. You're starting tomorrow. Oh God, Lodo. Please tell me you end up having a beer after it. I wonder how much Beadle is worth after that performance. His market value on Transfer Marketplace is around 5.5 million. But I suspect at the end of this season, that'll go up. We are making him a better keeper for Brighton. And from what I've heard, Brighton see him in their future, one of their number ones down the line. And it'll be interesting to see what they do with it, because I, for one, have the situation, especially with Beadle, he's going to be up there in the things. But the goal we took were really well taken. I thought Windass did it incredibly well to get on the end of that, and Valerie with the assist as well. Valerie's kicking on again. He's starting to look decent. He's still got a mistake in him now and again, but he's starting to look a little bit better. I plan to stay at home and slob around on the sofa. My sister keeps asking me to go around Christmas Day. Do what you want to do, mate. Do what you want to do yourself, because I think sometimes it's better to do what you want to do than trying to please other people on Christmas Day and make it easier for you. 31 people watching, 12 likes. Please get those likes up, people. I much appreciate it. That's the point. I hadn't checked that. What are the Sky games over Christmas? Does anyone know? Let's have a look. 26. Ooh, where's Sky Plus game? Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. I didn't know what we were because I got a thing on Boxing Day, but I might be able to do something around it. Do you think we need more? I do. I generally do. I've already said I think in the transfer window with 2 centre-backs and maybe a creative midfielder, not necessarily a striker, more creative midfielder type, just to help us in that scenario. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with Shea Charles, because that's all gone mental now because of the whole situation with Russell Martin leaving. I think it'll be interesting. Cancelled the Christmas stuff due to continue leg, but felt better enough to break the big shot this morning, so at least I won't stop. Ah, good. Excuse me again. Once again, Wednesday making other team players world class. I love how they usually thank us, their player and club. Yeah, I think it's something we're good at. We are very good at getting players better for clubs. We've been very good at that over the years. I think there's only a handful of cases where we've not done. Villa confirmed they are recalling that. Yeah, I believe he's probably going to Middlesbrough. And if he's going to Middlesbrough, he'll do well there. But there is talk that Sheffield United might put a punt in for him. I kind of feel sorry for Stockport. He's done really well there, but I think I understand why they want to move him from League One. It's like, now you need to go test yourself at Championship level, which makes sense. It's very similar to what they Brighton did with Beadle, where they had him at Oxford, played well, now test yourself at Championship level. Let's get on to the... That not a penalty volleyball save that Bannon did. What was Barry Bannon thinking? Generally, by the way, I don't think this ref was good for either side. I think the ref was absolutely useless. I didn't rate him at all. I think he was nah. I've never liked that ref. I've always found him a bit stop-start on games, card happy, doesn't let game flow. But what was Barry Bannon thinking on that one? That could have severely cost us in the sense of a goal and a red card. You could have had a situation where you're losing Bannon and Bernard for your games. It was dumb. He was crap versus Watford. Yeah, he was crap versus Watford. He was poor. And he wasn't great in this one. And then when they did get the... he rolled across Bannon's chest and looked to flick up his arm. It's still handball, though. Even if that's what's happened, it's still technically handball. Even if it's accidental. That probably gets given in VAR Prem days. I'm not entirely sure Ban meant it. It seemed to come off his... Yeah, but I can say... I don't know. Where Worko is he out shanking the purple rim brigade? Maybe. Let me do it. Let me do a thing. Let's do a quick message with Jack. See where he is. Just to be an interest. Are you coming to the debrief or are you busy? The pen that wasn't then made sense. Oh yeah, made a lot of sense. I plan to have some lens in a bit. I've had some all day and it's just done well. I'm currently sucking on holes at the minute. Yeah, the pen that was given, I don't see how he gives it. I don't see where the foul is. The foul itself, I have no idea where it goes to being a foul. Because if he's given it for, say, Max Lowe putting a push on the player, he doesn't touch him. He doesn't touch him at all, and that's the thing. I hear that Lemsit diet for Fortnite, though, is really, really good for, like, losing weight, so... I know a mate who did a week similar to that, and he lost so much weight, and then he's like, I want to put that all back on now, because it was all mainly muscle because he used to work out. 36 people watching, 17 likes. Get those likes up, people. Much appreciate it. Danny's on the Lemsit. See, we're all the sick crew at the minute. We're all absolutely dying because we've been around people who have been ill, or in the vicinity of people who have been ill. Time of year, I hate it. Having been at the game, the ref was shocking. Non-league ref at most. Yeah, and the problem is they'll probably get 2 games in lower league and then get promoted again. It's ridiculous. The problem is we are running out of refs in this country to actually do the job. And we need to have more people able to do it. Honey and lemon. Can't do Lemsit. Doctor advised me not to. Fair enough. Some people can't. Some people can't do it. We should have had the Lemsit as a shirt sponsor. Yeah. Maybe I should just have a sponsor for the channel in December. Punk will get ill. Here's a Lemsit sponsor. You get a month worth of Lemsit for the year. But it's only in December. Because I always get bad around this time of year. Whatever my kids pick up, I get. But the nice thing about it, it was a very good win. We didn't concede, which was good. Beadle pulled that save. Beadle pulled off where he's sitting on his backside as well, and he just clawed it away. Was fantastic. I spoke to the granny chaser. I should be about for Hogan. Oh, brilliant, brilliant! Because I know me and Jack are going. If you're going, I know Mike's Polton is potentially going to the whole game as well. Could be a good load of people going to that game actually, so it should be good. Oh, I forgot to ask you how you doing on house stuff. Are you just in the land as surveyors now, kind of thing, or is it actually completed? Can't wait to see what happens in January. Oh, excuse me. I'm looking forward to January, but I'm also not because it'll be busy. I like being busy, but I bet it's a lot of stuff done off the phone in January because I will be mainly down in the house and not in the studio for some of that because it'll be during the whole looking after my young'un. But here's the thing for me as well. In January, I expect a lot more live streams that are popping up around lunchtime. Now, winter should be sponsored by Indian Table Stick Room. Oh, Dunbar bar exchanging contacts. Are just waiting on lawyers. Oh, the fun part of lawyers taking time. Brilliant. That is absolutely fantastic news. I bet you can't wait, mate. I'd like to see more McNeil after Christmas. Yeah, he did come on.
Give us McNeil.
He did come on. There it was for 30 seconds. He actually looked really chuffed to actually just get that run out. As daft as it sounds, he looked really chuffed to like go, right, I'm going to get you. Even if it's for 30 seconds, I'm going to get a bit of it. And I think that was a Danny way of going. We need to eat some of the clock down, but it's also a bit of, I am going to use you kind of thing and play the game. McNeil completely turned the game. Oh, yeah, he did. Like, as soon as he came on, full-time whistle went and we were like, yay, win. Oh, yeah, I forgot to give him McNeil. He probably got a boner for a period. Yeah. I think McNeil may need a loan out to see how he's progressing. I agree. Prime Olaf incoming. I am looking forward to see how Olaf plays. I think Olaf could be something else that we've been missing as well. The thing is, I think Olaf might be able to give Johnson a bit of a break because Johnson looked absolutely shattered. But Johnson's actually been really good this season. I've been really impressed with how he's played and how his minutes have been. To say I was one that wouldn't have said give it another year, I'm so glad we did. And the thing is, we all had these opinions of players and they always turn around and either they change our opinions of them or we managed to go, no, we were right in our opinion, bin him off kind of thing. But the thing is, Johnson needs to get a call of duty. Yeah, he's on it all the time, isn't he? 4 point from the net 2 will be very good turn. It will be very good, but that being said, the next 2 are a Middlesbrough team who are currently doing really, really well in I've played that comment. I thought I did. Who are doing really, really well in the playoff situation. Also, just want to say this now, Michael Carrick is not getting the praise he deserved. He did it. I did an all-nighter last night on it. Oh, bloody hell. An all-nighter, Jesus Christ. Then again, he got some time off, so hey, if you want to play Call of Duty, let him. But I think if we can get something like a draw at Middlesbrough and then a win at Preston, then great. Or if it was the other way round, that'd be even better. Because Preston are actually very, very good at home. Preston are good at home. And they're slowly just turning things around. Take draw at Middlesbrough, but I think we can beat Preston away like we did last season. The thing is, we know what Preston are like. We played them already. So, with us already playing Preston, I think it'll be interesting to see what we do. Let's hope he brought it. Let's hope he have too much pudding. Yeah, but yeah. Thing is, we can't have the same performance we had last season at their place. We just can't be doing that again. Like, the issue is I had last year is that it was slow, it was lethargic. They looked like they were still on Christmas break. And that's the thing that annoyed me a little bit. that it felt like they were still on like a Christmas break kind of thing last year. I don't think that's going to happen. Generally, I don't think that's going to happen. I generally think what's going to happen is that it's going to be on it because I feel like they are really, really on it to try and not do what they did last time. They do have two very good strikers. They just got a good team, to be fair. I think their team is very good. If you look at their situation with Azaz, he's up there one of the top assisters. And it's always interesting that. Bender was one I would have wanted at Wednesday. Really, really good player as well. It's a shame. Tarek is a good manager, do really well at Borough. They're a really hard team to play. They really are. They are difficult to play. So we're going to have to be on it in that game and not start badly. But away from home, we are very good. Away from home is our better way of playing. So if we can do what we've done away from home recently, then that'd be fantastic. Now, a lot of people are bringing up in my stuff about what's happened with Sheffield United and stuff. Kind of thing. Basically, Sheffield United being taken over. Congratulations to them. Enjoy it. I don't want to need to know about it. At the end of the day, it is what it is. The only thing I will say, people who go in turning around and going, oh, but football clubs are not for sale kind of thing. Clubs are for sale. You need an owner that wants to sell. And he's not going to have that. Why does the latter half start going when we have to play some? Yeah, it's normally the case, isn't it? Wasn't we looking at? We were at one point. We were, yeah. We were looking at him, and it never paid off because I think they could. I think they paid a bigger loan fee than we could, which in theory doesn't surprise me. I'll be honest with you, does not surprise me because Borough are a well-run club. Excuse me. Borough are a very well-run club, so it does not surprise me in the slightest. I think that way. I think he's going to Borough. I'm afraid, mate. I think Louis Barry is going to Borough. I think the relationship they have got with Villa is very good. Good for them. Still doesn't change the fact that we're more exciting about them. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know, Barry. I know. It's insane. They were a lot really excited about him leaving. And Danny made it very clear, but he got to have everything sorted. Can't see us getting Barry too many want him. I can't. Originally, when I first heard it, I was like, maybe. But now everyone's looking at him. And we would have to pull off something incredible to get him, and I don't think it's something we can do. The idea of it is nice, but I don't think it will. Have a good one, Donington. Have a good Christmas, and we'll see you on the next video or debrief, which will be the 27th. We should start looking at that young striker, that banger. Yeah, I can't remember what his name is. He's on loan there, though, isn't he? Who's loaned him? Can't remember for the life of me. Well, slipped my mind. On Cads, I wouldn't bring him back. I know we want a striker, but I don't know if he's going to play week in, week out. That's my issue there. If he were going to play week in, week out, I'd bring him straight back. But I don't think he would. I got to go, lads. But I hope you had a good... Have a good one, Lodo, Wednesday. Have a very good Christmas. And if I don't see you beforehand, a Merry New Year. Have a good one, lad. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Wednesday can attract in the new year and see who can come in and how they can play. Because I'm always intrigued, to be honest, what happens with that one and how we can do. So we'll see. We'll see what can happen with that one. But yeah, I think good 3 points at the weekend. I think I tweeted it earlier. Let me see if I can find it a minute. My profile. because it's something daft like Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah, since the start of October, no championship team outside of the top 4 have won more points than Sheffield Wednesday. I do think we all know what you want to get and probably have scouts out looking. I agree. Marcus Rashford, new challenge. He could still stay in Manchester. Just saying. He wouldn't have to move. He wouldn't have to move. He could stay where he is. So it's interesting. That's what I'll say there. I would love them to loan him from Man City. Yeah, we were looking at him in the summer. It never happened. We generally did look at him in the summer. It never happened, and I was gutted. I'd take Rashford. Rochdale then, yeah. Is Rashford any relation to Rashford or a different player altogether? Oh, top up. It'll be interesting. Typo, the damn phone. You all thought that I didn't. But we will see where we are in January, because where we are in January could really, really help us. Mikey Moore is a very good shout. It's a very good shout, that. He's at Tottenham at a minute, so it'll be interesting to see how we get on. Hopefully we can get it sorted with that one. If we can get a good loan in for him and we can get him played, that'll be fantastic. But it's going to be all about who can get who. And the thing is, Jed Bence, is he at Spurs as well, isn't he? He's left back. That's not a bad shout. Jed Bence ain't a bad shout. That ain't a bad shout, you know. I won't lie. That is a fantastic shout. But at the end of the day, we're just going to have to see how we do and see what we're looking at. Because there's a lot of... The thing is, the thing that I got me was the fact that Danny said young striker at one point. Young attacking player from the Premier League is something he said in a press conference. Which got me thinking, who could that be? Originally, we all thought it was Louis Barry. But what if it isn't? What if it's someone else that we're looking at and we haven't thought of? Because there's going to be a couple of players who want to go out on loan. I still take Connor Bradley. He's getting some 13 minutes now, though, isn't he? That's the issue you got there. He's getting some 13 minutes, which is something... I don't know. If someone's getting 13 minutes, you don't really want to upset the apple cart, if that makes sense. Because they won't want to let him go out. I love Evan Ferguson. That will be a fantastic shout. Got a good relationship with Brighton, just saying. We do have a good relationship. Yeah, give me true. I'm on now from Liverpool. No, he knows it'll be George Hurst. You know what? As daft as that sounds, it's not a stupid idea. If the opportunity came around, your only problem with getting in, say, a George Hurst, you would have to really convince Chansiri to do it, because we all know what the history was at the end there, and it wasn't great. And that's the thing for me on that one. The history is how they left. It didn't end well, did it? Let's call it what it is. It did not end well at all. I think we need another centre like Robbie Edwards. Yeah, I think that's the one that I want as well, Liam. Look at Chelsea, Terry George. I'll have a look at. Don't think he will want to come back either. Thing is, I think Barry would. I think George Hurst would if he could. If they could put things behind him. But I don't know if it would happen. I didn't summon you. It was one Mr. Goose Creative who said, were you out with the Purple Rimp Brigade? Ian in Cotwomble. How you doing? Anyway, I heard Ronnie Evers. Thing is, that was before they got a new manager in. What you got to remember with anything to do with Southampton, it might all change now. New manager, different direction, different players. That's probably a better shout, actually, Nathan Broadhead. Harry Amos for Johnson backup, not bad. That's not a bad shout. The thing is, you look in the... I'll be honest with you, look in the Premier League, there's some good loans there if you can time it right. I'll take it that way. Time it right. That's the word I'd use. Excuse me. If you time it right, you can do well. No, it's central defense, which is something we need. Not a bad shout. Thing is, it all depends on what Danny and Kevin Beadle can get done. If they can get it done, like generally, if they can get it done, fantastic. You go, brilliant, thank you very much. You move on. You get it done. Bing, bang, bosh. Your problem is, if a player gets head turned by someone else, which we had last season. We had a lot of that last season. To be fair, our lead position and Danny being here and that makes so much more better profit. Yeah, the thing is, we might have people getting in touch with us saying, hey, we've got a player we want to go out on loan. Do you want to take him? And then the answer might be, you know what? Yeah, go on. We'll have a look at him. Kind of thing. Because that does happen. Players do get asked if they're going to... Clubs do get asked if you want to take a player. And that could be the case again. I believe it. If we get 2 or 3 good one playoffs are on the card, maybe. I hope we get loans done quickly like the summer transfer. They were brilliant. Yep. I think anything we get done will be done very quickly. I think he's going to want them done in the fastest way possible. And what I mean by that is the quicker he gets them in, quicker he gets them training. 37 people watching, 19 likes. Get those likes up, people. I much appreciate it. The quicker he gets them in, if we can have by the Coventry at least 1 or 2 players in, I'd be more than happy with that. Because that means we're going in the right direction. We're not messing about. We're sorting it out, and we're getting it all done early. Yeah, I believe you'll be able to do Bundesliga loans. To be fair, I believe that's something you can do. The transfer window's open for everyone, mate. So maybe. I can't remember what our situation is with the European registering thing, though. I can't remember how. Are we close to filling it or not? We might be. We might not be, but we'll see on that one. I know you got to have certain numbers played before you can put them in. I did a video on it a while back. Ian and Alex, how you doing, mate? Not too bad. I hope you have a good Christmas as well, mate. I hope Lola has a good one and she gets everything she wants from Santa. Excuse me. Still slightly dying, which is slightly concerning, but I'm getting there. But yeah, I'll be intrigued to see what our transfer window looks like. Harry Kane on loan for a month while on window break. Get him in for the month of get him in for the month of December and January period and be like, all right, we got you in for the month of January for the 1st of Jan. You're going back to buying on this date. But by the way, can you just make sure our goal difference is really high up? Because Danny Hansi Flick. Because Danny knows Hansi Flick, Barcelona alone could happen next season. Could, but people thought that this year, just because he got that thing. Thing you got to remember, just because he knows him and it's his mentor, so it doesn't mean that the direction will go. It could be the case that you got to remember, you've got Kevin Beadle, you've got Chansiri, you've got Danny. It's like a 3-way partnership working through. You've got Gauss. Kane will fit to watching England like watching Wednesday, true. If you got Prem, yeah, you could definitely see a odd loan. To be fair. If you got Prem, you could probably see an odd loan from like a Hansi Flick. But if you look at what we're doing, right? You look at what we're doing. We're not that far away. We could potentially do that. Speaking as Schalke follower, they have a 25-year-old striker, Moses Sola, who scored 10 goals so far. He's good. He's very good. I've seen games of theirs on Guy. He plays some really good stuff. Hayden on Wednesday and Kane also Lansky. Slanky for me. Better strike all around. Yeah, but Kane creates as well for me. It came for me. But Kane actually creates stuff as well, where Solanke doesn't create that much. But I think the thing is, the loan market will be interesting. The loan market will be interesting to see what we're looking at, because once you do it, I'd be interested. The best thing is that we don't have leaking everything. We don't, but sometimes that's a little bit nicer when they do leak a bit. It does help. As a content creator, I won't turn down someone like him, journalist, or Cran and Miller saying we're linked with so-and-so, because it makes good conversation for the channel. It gives a good kind of vibes like that. So I don't say no to it, but I do get what you're saying. 43 people watching, 21 likes. Get those likes up, people. Much appreciated. Nearly Christmas after all. There's a number 9 that played for Lincoln, is not too bad. Mark, I know what you're saying, but everyone, you put the eyes emoji like that, going, oh, we should get him back, and I think that's what you're trying to refer to. But at the same time, I think he needs to stay out on loan. I generally think he needs to be out on loan, because if he comes back and we're not going to play him, what's the point? He might turn into what Pato's role had been, or 70, 80 minutes here. I think him having a full season helps him. His dad said it. As long as he's playing, I'm not bothered. But there's no guarantee that he'll get played. The only way he comes back is if Danny speaks to him and goes, you're starting week in, week out. That's the thing for me. That's the only way he comes back. If he got a guarantee off Danny that he's in the starting lineup. I mean, every time some sort of leak gets leaked, that may other chances of pounce as well. He's doing very well. I think is he on like 7 or 8 goals this year? He's on the same amount of goals as Josh. I think him and Josh Windass are on the same amount of goals. But Bailey will be settled. But leave for me. I do agree. Just saying he's doing well. Oh, he's doing very well. We are going more goals now. We need more of that. We do. 8. There we go. So him and Windass are on similar number, because Windass is on 7, I think. A confident Ubbo would be great. Yeah. Ubbo just getting one, even if it's off his arse, would be a confident booster there. I missed the thing here. Keeping doing well could easily pull 20 goals for the end of the season. I agree. Confident Ubbo. I think Ubbo could turn a corner, hoping he does. Same. Why do we keep telling Pato he can go elsewhere? Have we not learnt yet that he's a utility? The Pato thing was, you can go elsewhere if something comes in. And I think it's if the move back up to Scotland is if he wants to. I don't see Pato going anywhere at the minute. I think Pato's quite crucial at the minute. We may need him next season. Well prepared. Yeah, true. I want Ubbo goal for Exmouth. Yeah. We all want like a hat trick from Ubbo versus Middlesbrough. That would go down a treat. Like, generally, that would go down a treat. I'd absolutely love that if that happened. I'd like to see that. When Ubbo scores, he's offside. Can't wait for him to score the winner against United and score 20 next season now. I'd just take him getting a couple of goals like he did last season for us in the back end. But they helped. They all helped us to be where we are now. Like, let's just put in perspective. Last season, bottom of the table. I think we were on 16 points or something daft like that. Bottom of the table, 16 points. This season, we are 9th with 32 at Christmas. 2 points off playoffs. Just sell Masara in January, free up some money. You and Worker on the same line on that one, Alex. Worker thinks we should sell Masara. Well, the problem is, anyone who got a sell-on fee, here's the thing, anyone got a sell-on fee, we rarely sell. How the Sharking going Worker anymore over a long haircut like on Saturday. Last minute winner, Ubbo Matt Load to beat them would be amazing. Thing is, they're flying high anyway at the minute. They're all jubilant because they've finally been taken over by the Americans. So they're happy. So, yeah. But we'll see what happens. But I am going to call it there. So there should be a video out tomorrow. That'll be the last video before the mid-upper game. Maybe. Might be a bit more, actually. There might be one more. Sorted. Can we sell United? Sure, we could get 50p for them. Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't kill me. You need me over the next couple of days. But yeah, have a Merry Christmas, everyone. Be safe. Look after yourselves. As he said, choking. Have a good Christmas. We'll see you on Boxing Day, but there'll be a video tomorrow and a video maybe on Christmas Day. That's already been pre-recorded, maybe. But have a good one, and I'll beat you in the next after Christmas. And hopefully we've got 3 points. Merry Christmas all. Have a good one.